happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. For you craving something scary?
Yes, thank you, Jack Stannis. And indeed, everyone, happy Halloween. Here we are on Monday, the 31st of October. Yet another Halloween is here. And I hope you're having an awesome day. And surprise, yes, an impromptu live stream this morning because I realized that I will not be able to do a live stream on Wednesday morning, which I try to do Wednesdays, although I know it's been a couple of weeks because it's been crazy. However, I have been looking forward to getting back to a morning stream. And here I am, guys. And I figure what better day than Halloween morning? So surprise, guys, literally no notice. Well, I guess maybe 5 minutes notice that I'm coming. And you guys are showing up. Already got 20 of you here. Amazing to see you guys. And this is a kicking back stream, meaning we're going to go with the flow. Going to stick around here. I got at least a good hour I can visit with you guys, do a little Q&A, and just, my morning streams are pretty chill. If you've never attended a morning stream, it's a little different vibe than my nighttime streams. When I usually stream at night, it's a little different. It's a little bit more lower key, not quite as insane, high energy kind of a feel. It's a little bit more low key, a little more chill, if you will. And kind of on that note, let's set the atmosphere here. Let's see. There we go. That is really chill. Let's try this instead. There we go. A little background music. We'll change things up a little bit when I'm kicking back with you guys. All right. So, yes, again, it is Halloween. My gosh, here we are, my friends. And let's see who is here in the chat. We've got, of course, America Turkey Burger. What's going on, America Turkey Burger? Good to see you. And let's see. Man, this name could go a lot of different ways. I don't want to butcher your name here. I'm going to give it my shot. I'm going to give it my best shot. It's either like Ma or Maix. Whatever it is, I love it. And I'm thanking you for being here. Hello from Germany. Wow. That's incredible to think right now that you're in Germany and I'm here in the U.S., Lone Star State of Texas, and we are spending time together. That's so cool. Thanks for being here. Cody, what's going on, man? Happy Halloween. Evil never dies. Yes. 0 days till Halloween. That's right. 2 more days to Halloween. Silver Shamrock. It is here. What's going on, Extron? Yes, what an unexpected stream. Yeah, it is. Thought I'd keep you guys on your toes this morning. And Cody, thank you so much for encouraging everyone to smash that thumbs up button on the stream. Greatly appreciate it. If you are here and have not done or you not smashed the thumbs up button, rather, excuse me, would love for you to do so right now. It will help this stream. And it's going to be a great time. So appreciate you guys doing that. What's going on, Ted? Welcome. Happy Halloween to you. Jude coming in from Lebanon. Wow. Jude, thanks for being here. Good morning to you and happy Halloween. Of course, I'm not sure what time of the day it is in Lebanon, to be completely honest. But whatever time of day it is, my friends, Jude, my friend, happy Halloween to you. And I'm glad you're here. What's up, Chris? Happy Halloween to you too. What's up, man? You're just hanging out, man, just chilling. Just chilling. And look here, Matt. What's up, Matt? What's going on, dude? Welcome. It's Red Right Hand Day. For you guys that are not aware, or maybe it slipped your mind perhaps, today is a very special day because Red Right Hand, the teaser trailer. Oh, the teaser trailer for my good pal Killjoy Jake. His Scream fan film drops today. The teaser trailer drops in 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, folks. And I have already filmed the video and have it ready to drop at 2 p.m. Central today. 2 p.m. Central today, I will be sharing the trailer here on the channel as well. But Jake is premiering it on his channel. And, I'm live. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to do a little live reaction. What do you think about that? Cody, absolutely. Gina, what's going on? What's up, Gina? Good to see you. Cody, yes. You sure can send a message on Instagram. What's up, Jim? Happy Halloween to you too. Horror Bees in the house. All right. Thank you for being here. Matt says, "Are we thinking of doing a live reaction to the teaser?" It goes live in 9 minutes. You know what? I'm down for that, man. I'm down for that. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds fun to me. We could definitely do that. I can't wait for anymore for the Scream 6 trailer and the movie. I hear you, and the cool thing is, first of all, that trailer, who knows? It's the trailer itself, I absolutely believe will be out in December. Now, we could definitely get a teaser still. Sure, we could do that. In the meantime, however, here's the cool thing, is that while we're waiting on the Scream 6 trailer and film to come out, we've got this awesome Red Right Hand Scream fan film that is going to be coming out December 20th. And hey, Denisha, what's going on? I'm back and forth with Jake's live stream. His Red Right Hand trailer is about to start. Yeah, it is. What's up, Hollywood guy? Good to see you. Marcel's here from Austria. Wow, that's awesome. Well, hello from Texas in the U.S. Great to have you here from Austria. That's awesome, guys. We've got folks here from Lebanon, Germany, and Austria. How cool is that? It's incredible. What's up, Max? Stopping in to say hi. Hope everyone has a great Halloween. Hope you do as well. Happy Halloween, Max. Hollywood guy, do you think the screen trailer will drop today? I'm not optimistic, to be honest with you. I'm really not. I think it would have already come out. It would have hit this morning if it was going to happen. However, trailers can drop at different times of the day, so I won't say that has to be. But I really don't. Let me put it this way. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it happens. It could happen. I'm not saying it won't, but I'm just saying I don't think it will. That's my honest feeling on it. Let's see. Thoughts on how they would have portrayed Michael is. Oh, excuse me, guys. Goodness, I was at a very late night. If Michael Ince won. Oh, okay. How would they have portrayed if Michael Ince, if he won, his emotions, if any? Happy Halloween. Well, happy Halloween to you too, my friend. I don't know, man. I honestly don't. I would like to think they would not show any emotion from Myers because I just don't. I don't want to see the human side of him. So me as just being a Halloween fan, I would rather not see any emotions from Michael Myers. I just really would not personally, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't. But I would like to think, though, in my mind, he would just be himself. He'd just walk away, do his thing, and the shape. Just be gone. So, my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Wow, I've got the yawns this morning. What's up? What's up, Danilo? It's morning. It's morning. It's in my country. It's 5 p.m. Awesome. Well, happy Halloween afternoon. And Jude, same thing. Jude says it's 5:53 p.m. Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. Well, I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad I got to catch you guys at a time that you could actually join the stream. That's so cool. Ted. Oh, thank you, Ted. That's very kind of you, my friend. Thank you for saying that. That's very sweet. Much appreciated. Let's see. Denisha says it's an anniversary month. Let me see here. Denisha, I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. So Denisha coming in. Let's see here. I can't put it on the screen, but I can put just this up. So Denisha today is her 7th month as a channel member. Denisha is a 7th month as a Cravenite. That is incredible. She says, Craven, you're amazing. Live stream was amazing yesterday. Still on replay. And congrats to Jake Film Red Right Hand trailer. Yes. Denisha, thank you for so much for that. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. And I appreciate your support. And 7 months of being a Cravenite, a supporter of the channel. It's fantastic. What's up, Victor? Hi, my friend. Happy Halloween to you too. Two Boys says, I donated a Red Right Hand. I'm excited to see how it comes out. Absolutely. I'm telling you, I've already seen the teaser trailer. It's about to drop. You're going to love it. And Meg said it would be perfect if the screen trailer drops while you're streaming. That would be insane. I actually, and again, I'm going to be sharing that Red Right Hand trailer with you guys here in just a minute as well. Jennifer, I'm going to give folks a chance to see it on Jake's channel first that have been waiting to see it over there. I don't want to steal his thunder in any way at all. I want to support him. Jennifer, I'm at a parent-teacher conference, but I wanted to pop in and say Happy Halloween. Well, thank you, Jennifer. That's very kind of you to pop in. Happy Halloween to you, and I hope your parent-teacher conferences go well. Chris says, what channel you be doing on the watch-along for? Actually, the watch-along for Friday the 13th is tomorrow night, Chris. It's tomorrow night on Tuesday. Let me get a link for you here. I'll put it in the chat just so you guys have it. All right. Well, if I can find it, there it is. All right, hang on a second, guys. I'm going to put this in the chat. So for everyone here, this is a very special stream, watch party. It's going to happen tomorrow night. I'll be announcing what movie it's going to be tomorrow. I would love it for all of you people, amazing friends, to come and join. So I'll put it in the chat. There it is, guys. There is a link to the Friday the 13th watch party that's happening tomorrow night here on the channel and at 9:15 Central Time. So do me a favor, smash that link and go hit the thumbs up button. Let's get that thing up to as many as we can get. There's 28 people here now. So let's see if we can get it up to 25 to 30 likes. Would be awesome. Before it even starts, that'd be fantastic. Thank you, Chris. Happy Halloween, Chris. Another Chris. Happy Halloween, man. Great to see you here. All right. I see your guys' questions. Keep them coming in. Just want to get through the chat real quick to say hello. Hey, what's up, Lantonio? Hey, Craven is here to say Happy Halloween, brother. Love you. You too, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that. Comrade, Happy Halloween. Everyone is entitled to one good scare. Yes, they are. Love it. Happy Halloween, Conrad. And real quick here, I see a super chat's come through here. Oh, hold on a sec. Matt says, I'm loving the hype for Red Right Hand in the chat. I'm the co-director. Yes, you are. Working hard on the blooper reel today. Thank you for all the kind words. Absolutely, man. That's so cool. Love it. I'm going to be doing here a live reaction here in just a little bit. So if you guys stick around, you're going to want to see this. I'm going to put it up. You guys get a sneak peek. Just because you guys are live, here on the live stream, you're going to get treated to a sneak peek of a video. I've got a video dropping later today, but I'm going to show it to you guys here as well, so you guys get a sneak peek at it. Matt's an awesome guy, co-director. He's poured his heart and soul. Part of his heart and his soul and blood, sweat, and tears into this movie, as is Jake and everyone involved. So Red Right Hand is absolutely I cannot wait, guys. What's up, Magnet? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Jim is in the house. Happy Halloween. You too, my friend. Let's see here. We've got... let's see here. I've got here. Let me jump to a super chat that's come through. Antonio says going to go jump it there and come back. No worries, Antonio. I understand. Go check out the trailer, come back, and then I'm gonna do a live reaction for you guys on it as well. So go check it out and then pop back in. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Halloween. Let's see here. Hey, Conrad, yeah, go check it out on Jake's channel and come back. I'm about to go show it to you guys here as well. Hollywood Guy coming in with a $10 super chat. All right, thank you so much, Hollywood Guy. That's so appreciated that very, very much, man. Craven, I'm seeing and hearing there might be a new Halloween movie or show. Not sure if it's on Prime, but what are your thoughts? I mean, Amazon Prime. Yeah, man. I'm hearing the scuttlebutt, as they say, the rumors, and yeah, I think that it's entirely possible that we could see a Peacock original. I don't think it'll be a Prime. It won't be Prime because Universal owns Peacock. CBS Universal owns that. It's all the same property. So if they're going to do a series for Halloween, it's going to be, I would put everything I had to, I'd wager on a Peacock series, a Peacock original series. But yeah, man, I think it's entirely possible. In fact, the very fact that Universal does own Peacock, the streaming service, it seems to me the likelihood is even higher that we get a series. That I could totally do that, see that happening. So thank you so much for your super chat. It's very generous. I think that I think there's a good chance. I really do. I think there's a much better chance now of seeing that happen than ever before. And it would also be a nice way to segue people back into the movies to do that. So I think that series makes a lot of sense. So thank you so much, Hollywood Guy, for your generous $10 super chat. That's awesome. What a nice, that's definitely not a trick. That's a treat. So trick or treat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Matt, I see your, oh, Carrie's here. What's going on, Carrie? Good to see you here. Getting your costume on. Ooh, sweet. What are you going to be? What are you dressing up as? I'm very excited to find out. All right, let's see. Real quick here. Oh my gosh, there's so many people coming in. I love it. Arthur Hero says Jake's not live. Yeah, no, I don't know. He's not live, but the trailer's now live. Ethan says, "Can I get a let's go?" All right, Ethan. This is just for you. We're almost going to watch the trailer. I'm about to put the trailer on. Are you ready? Let's go. There you go, man. Just for you, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, Matt, I was actually just about to say that before I saw this. Yeah, man. Heck yeah. Let me send you. I'll just email it to you. I'll email you the link, Matt, and then we can do the trailer here in just a minute. So I'll send you that email, and we can definitely do that. It'll be fun. Let's see. Keep your questions coming in, guys. I do have some I'm about to get to, but I wanted to make sure. Jim says, Wolfman's got Nard said Halloween streaming has a series coming to Peacock. Yeah, there you go. I could totally see that. Totally. Stranger Wing says, as a horror fan, I feel like I'm in my element today. Well, you should. It's Halloween. This is the day. This is the day. All right, let's take a look here. So let me shoot this thing over to Matt so he can join the panel this morning. We can watch the trailer together. So let me get that done here. I'm going to multitask with you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Getting out to this chill music, man. What do you guys got planned for tonight? You guys got any Halloween plans? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Start sharing if you're going to be, going out trick or treating with your kids, or if you don't have kids, you're going to a party, or if you do have kids, are you still going to go to a party? Just whatever. Are you just going to chill at the house and watch movies? There's no wrong answer, that's for sure. But let me know in the chat. I'd love to see what you guys are doing for Halloween today. That'd be really cool. Tanisha asked if her daughter's going to go trick-or-treating tonight. No, she's at that age, Tanisha, where she wants to go trick-or-treat with her friends. Yeah, so it's all, hey, listen, I was the same way. It's the natural thing. So she will be going trick-or-treating with her. The plan right now is for her to be trick-or-treating with her friends. Chris says they're going to have pizza and wings and watching Focus Pocus 2 with my daughter. That's awesome. See how that's really cool. Hey, Melissa, happy Halloween to you, my friend. Matt, I just sent you the link, just FYI. Let's see. Yeah, Arthur says, saw the trailer, looks good. Yeah, absolutely. Looks great. Let's see here. So I'm going to be bringing on Matt here in just a moment. He's going to be joining. And he's the co-director of Red Right Hand. And then we'll watch the trailer. And he'll come in and join us. In fact, let me shoot him a text. I want to make sure. One moment, please, folks. Alrighty, got it. There we go. I'm just texting Matt. Okay, I'm back. Let's take a look here. What else are you guys doing? Let's see. What are we doing here? Gage. What's up, Gage? Says, Scream marathon with my nephew. He's been wanting to watch them. Oh, fun. That's so fun. I have seen them all with my daughter now for her very first time, and it was such a blast. And it still is a blast because she loves them and she keeps rewatching them. So I get to rewatch them over and over again, as much I would do anyway. But even more so now. Melissa says, I'm watching Terrifier 2 tonight on YouTube. It's free. Really? Oh, okay. I'm going to have to check that out myself. Excuse me. Alrighty. And see here real quick. Jason Dyer's in the house. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, man. Went to see Terrifier 2 for the second time and saw the Megan trailer, and that was straight nightmare fuel. Let's go Red Right Hand trailer. Happy Halloween. Yeah, Jason. Man, I did a video on that Megan trailer. I don't know how many of you guys have seen it. I think I came out right in Halloween Ends release week, and so I think it kind of got buried under all the Halloween videos. But if you guys have not seen that yet, I want to share with you guys the Megan trailer because it looks amazing. James Wan is producing the movie, and it does look like nightmare fuel. I'm telling you, it looks fantastic. So check it out, guys. Here is my Megan breakdown video. I know a lot of you have not seen it. It's only got like 200 views. So I know a lot of you have not seen it yet. So go check it out. And, when you get a chance, check it out. Let me know what you think. It's a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be awesome. And guys, I hear a knock at the door. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull in my my good buddy Matt here. Let's see here. Matt, are you there?
I'm here,
bro. There he is.
How you doing?
Hey, man. What's happening? Oh, you're good, man. You're no worries.
How you doing?
It's good to
It's
see
on my
you.
shorts. It's on my work from home shorts.
That's all right. It's a beautiful thing about working from home.
All right.
Dude, well, that's a little impromptu visit here. I love that. Those things always are fun when they're just impromptu, not even planned. That's sometimes the best stuff happens that way.
Absolutely.
So,
how you doing?
Hey man, I'm good. I really am excited. Got my video dropping at 2 p.m. and I thought, what a great idea here to do this live. And you're available, which is even better. So we can actually do some Q&A. So,
That's why I'm here.
Absolutely, buddy. Before we get started, real quick, want to hit our super chat came in from Eric. What's going on, man? With the $5 super chat saying, hey, all you lovely people, just watched the trailer for Red Right Hand. Yes, we're about to watch it again. And with Matt. And so, guys, let me just introduce Matt to you properly here. So Matt is actually the co-director, editor, producer, actor extraordinary. You just name it, right, man?
I'm a man of many talents.
A man of many talents for Red Right Hand. Basically, literally, Killjoy Jake's right-hand man, I guess you would say, in this entire
I'm the
project.
red right-hand man.
Yes, the Red Right-hand man. That's right. Matt's a great guy, really passionate about the project. And we talked the other day on the phone for like over an hour about it, and it was a great conversation, and it was just great hearing Matt's excitement and genuine passion is the word. It really is. It's awesome. And I'm so excited for the project myself, and very honored to be an executive producer of the movie, which is really awesome.
Absolutely.
And
Craven here made quite the contribution. We weren't expecting it, and we were very, very pleased. It was a very generous donation, and I don't think we could have made the movie as crazy as it was without him and our other very, very dedicated supporters who gave us what we needed. And this was still a tight budget. We're working on a little over $5,000. That's not much by movie standards, and I think with what we had, the resources we had, I think we made something pretty special. We're very excited to show that to all of you on December 20th when the movie comes out for everyone.
Can't wait. I'm so pumped for December 20th. I really am. It's Christmas week, and what a nice Christmas gift for everyone to get the movie. And I mentioned in my video that'll come out later this afternoon about how it's not only is it going to be awesome in and of itself, but the fact that it's like the perfect thing to hold us all over until Scream 6 drops in March.
That's what we were saying. We're like, it's a good year to be a Scream fan because you got Scream 5, you're getting Scream 6, right in the middle you got Red Right Hand. So there's something for everyone.
There, it's true. Real quick, Bearded, thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate your super chat. Happy Halloween to you, my friend. This is so cool. And so, guys, be sure you send in your questions now. Super chat questions will go to the front of the line. You guys know how it works. If you have a question about Red Right Hand, now Matt's not going to be able to get into spoiler territory with you, but he may give you a little bit of a nugget. I can answer
some questions. Ask what you can. I'll let you know if I can answer it. I may not be able to, but I'll do what I can. So
there you go. That's awesome.
Ask questions.
Yeah. Ask away. Worst case scenario, Matt will say no, or he'll just say, let me tweak my answer carefully. But feel free. Let it rip. Melissa's asking, man, if you have a channel, let them know about your channel.
I do have a channel. There's I don't have a lot of subs. There's not a lot of content on there, but we're actually gonna be after the movie comes out. Me and Jake are gonna start going on my channel, and we're gonna try to get myself monetized. And I have some more gaming centric content that I'm planning. So if you guys like video games, I'd appreciate a subscription. And I can't wait to show you what I have planned coming out next year. But I would appreciate that. I'll link my channel
Yeah, please
in the
do.
chat, or I'll yeah. Is that all right? Can I link it in the
Actually,
chat?
well, it won't let you do that unless you're a moderator. But if you send it to me in the private chat,
All right,
I will put it in there for you. Absolutely.
that works. I was a Twitch streamer for about a year and a half before, so I'm gonna be bringing a lot of that stuff over to my YouTube content. So I'm really excited to get started with that. But right now, Red Right Hand is kind of like the focus. Like that is
Yeah.
taking one step at a time. But I got a lot of ideas. I just sent my link over. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water, and then let's
Yeah,
check out
man.
this trailer.
You got it. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. All right, here it goes. Here's a link, guys, for Matt's channel. So I'm going to put it here in the chat. Let's get a subscribe. Let's get a sub count up, guys. If you there's almost 30 of you here, and if you guys could all go over there and subscribe, we could make a big impact in jolting his sub count up by almost 30 subs. Here we go. He's Jake's right hand man. Literally, those guys they work together. And this film is actually, hold on a second. Let me copy that, and here we go. There it is. Oh, Carrie. I'm sitting here trying to get this thing done, and Carrie comes in like a ninja, stealth mode, and, and put it up. Oh, that's awesome. Guys are awesome. Speaking of awesome, guys, Denisha Lane coming in with a $2 super chat, and it says, Matt, thanks for the film. I donated to the film.
I did. I saw that. I saw your donation.
That's so cool.
I am
That's
actually seeing
awesome.
a few names in here that are familiar from the Kickstarter. There's a lot of people here I see that donated. All the people who donated again are going to get to see the film early. So I do ask, don't spoil the movie when it comes out. I don't think you will, but
Yeah.
we actually have a Letterboxd page set up for the movie right now. I can link that here too.
Yeah.
You go to the Letterboxd page, you can add it to your watch list, and when the movie comes out, you can leave us a review, and we would appreciate
Love
that
it.
kind of feedback. You can rate
Dude,
it.
could
leave
you
a
send that
review.
to me, Matt?
Yeah.
Can you send me the link letterbox in the private chat? That'd be great. Because I wanted
If
to.
you guys don't know what Letterboxd is, it's basically social media for movie fans.
Yeah.
And you can log your films, so you can see what you watched recently, what you watched in a year. That is not
In fact,
right.
I've got a letterbox, guys. So you can actually subscribe to my letterbox and follow me there. And I never talk about it. I never think about letterbox. I need to get more
Oh,
active.
wait, that's the wrong link. That is the link
Okay.
for my profile.
No worries, man. I need to get more active on Letterbox. I've got an account. I even paid to have the subscription account on it, but I just need to go start adding more stuff. Denisha, thanks for your super chat. And guys, this is the time. If you have a question for Matt about Red Right Hand, send your super chat questions in. They'll move to the front of the line. We'll try to get to as many as possible, but that will ensure that we get your question answered for Red Right Hand. And we've already got subbing to your channel, Matt. So that's awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. That is that means the world to me, because I am planning my content like on the side while I'm editing stuff for Red Right Hand. So that actually means the world to me. Thank you guys so much.
Michael, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Halloween to you, man.
Happy Halloween to everyone. By the way, Craven, what are your Halloween plans today? Do you got anything special planned?
Man, not much. It's pretty much just video editing. I've got another 2 videos I need to get done today. And then tonight, my daughter's going to go trick-or-treating with her friends. And so it's going to be more, it's pretty chill. It's going to be pretty chill around here, man. Honestly, Lethal Collective at 4:30 this afternoon. But other than that, it's no real big plans. How about you? What's cooking for you?
It's pretty much the same here. So like right now, I think I mentioned before, I'm editing the blooper reel for Red Right Hand. I'm a little over halfway through it. There's a lot of bloopers. This reel is going to be like 12, 15 minutes long. I mean, there's a lot
Love
of
it.
funny stuff that happens. It's been an absolute blast editing that. And then for the most part, pretty chill. We're gonna go visit some friends who live a few houses down and just hang out. They got a little
Okay.
Halloween party.
Yeah.
Um, and then I play my yearly Castlevania games. That is a
Oh,
Halloween tradition
nice.
for me. I play some Castlevania on Halloween. It's always fun.
That's cool, man. I used to play Castlevania on Nintendo, and that
We
was
played
ages
last
ago.
year we played the original Castlevania on NES, and then the year before that we played Rondo of Blood, which was
Ah.
there was a Super Nintendo game made from that. So we're to this year I'm playing Symphony of the Night for PlayStation 1. I've actually never played Symphony of the Night. Everybody tells me it's like one of the best ones, so I'm
Oh.
really curious, really curious.
I haven't honestly, man. I haven't played. I only played the original on
Yeah,
Nintendo when it first came out. But I used to love that game, man. It was much fun. I didn't.
good
Yeah,
stuff.
I bet there's some
It's
really good ones that have come out since then.
I think Castlevania is one of the most like quintessential Halloween vibe kind of games. I mean, it's got everything. It's got Spooky Castle,
Yep,
Dracula, werewolves. You got everything.
you
It's
got it
perfect.
all. Now, Carrie's wanting to know if you saying, please tell me you didn't let Jake eat rats because he's got a thing for rats.
Okay, so I know he was upset that Michael doesn't eat a rat in Halloween
Yes,
Ends. So
yes.
you might be thinking, well, okay, maybe he's gonna take it upon himself to do it. I can assure you, no rats were harmed or consumed during the production of Red Right Hand. No rabies were attained. No
Oh,
rats were
good.
eaten.
Oh,
Jake does make contact with certain other less than favorable substances, but I'm going to leave it at that and let your imagination go wild, and
eh,
you'll see when the movie comes out what I mean by that.
love it. Real quick, Eric from Smells Like Teen Horror. What's up, man? Happy Halloween. Same to you. My costume for today is being a Woodsboro High graduate. Oh, nice.
Very cool. Do you have like
Love
a cool
that.
Letterman jacket to go with that?
Oh, that'd be awesome if you had the whole jacket with the W. That'd be so cool. Um, Real quick, Jason Dyer coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, man. Can't wait for Red Right Hand. Happy Halloween.
Well, happy Halloween to you too, and thank you for the kind words. I
Yeah.
can't wait to show you Red Right Hand. So
Yes. Yes, we
feelings
are.
mutual.
Real quick, Esther coming in from Russia. Man, we got Matt, we got folks this morning on right now from Germany, from Lebanon, from Austria, and Russia that are watching the stream right now.
That's incredible.
It literally is worldwide, which blows my mind. It just really is. It's amazing. What a blessing and a gift to be able to do this.
Well, I
So
see
Esther,
Esther here is asking that we were promised a teaser of a new Scream movie on October
yeah.
31st. Where is it? Well,
Well,
I don't
go
know
ahead.
about Scream 6, but there is a teaser for a new Scream movie out today for sure. It just premiered about
Yeah,
20, 25 minutes ago.
25 minutes
And we're
ago.
going to
I
be
mean,
checking that out in a little bit.
we sure are. And so stay tuned, Esther. Don't go anywhere because we're about to watch a Scream trailer, but not for Scream 6, for Red Right Hand, which comes out even sooner than Scream 6, which is even better news. It'll be literally less than 2 months away. So Esther, actually, we weren't actually promised the teaser from Scream 6 today. The rumor was, well, originally the rumor was all over the internet was going to be last Thursday. That didn't happen. And the rumor's been today, but there's never been an official word from Spyglass or any other like a credible source, like a bloody disgusting, these type things. There's never been an official announcement of a trailer. So unfortunately, the rumor makers, the rumor mill runners, got a lot of folks' hopes up, and I don't think it's going to happen. I mentioned earlier, I don't know where I mentioned it. I think it was maybe when the stream first started. Yeah, I don't believe it's going to happen personally. I never did. I thought it's too early. I think that we're going to get it in December because to put something out 5 months this far ahead it's not following the pattern they did for 5 at all. And
That
so,
that
yeah,
post that they did, it didn't specify a date. It just said Thursday, right?
no, they were specifying it last Thursday. They even were doing a
Like
countdown on their Twitter account. They're like
really,
58
that's so
minutes
weird.
away. It's going to drop. Oh, that individual has lost so much credibility in the
Yeah.
in the community. It's like, yeah, it's pretty bad.
That
They did,
poster, like that teaser image, was that made by Paramount or was that made by that individual?
we don't know. See, that's the other
Mm,
thing because anyone can create a quote post if you're good in Photoshop and you're good with
yeah.
software, and then say it was deleted. Well, no one can because no one can
Well,
dispute you on that.
do you think people might be thinking that that post is something that Paramount made for some other Thursday or some other day, maybe
I mean,
November or
it,
December, and somebody
it's
got it?
possible, man. It's possible that could be the case. But here's the thing: the only one that I've seen spreading that post are the people that claim they had a screenshot, which it could, but it's not like a lot of people. That's the other thing too. I mean, it's like there's a post that was created. It does say October 31st, which is today, but I don't personally believe it's real. One was from Paramount Japan. It's all in Japanese lettering, so you can't even really
Mhm.
read it. But and then there's another post that was apparently put on by another Paramount Twitter account. But the thing is that why Paramount would not post it and then take it down on two different. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me, man. I just don't believe it. I'm sorry. I
A
just
little
don't.
weird.
I hope I'm wrong. Trust me. If we get Red Right Hand trailer today, which is out, and we get Scream 6 tonight, that's the stars have aligned. Jake will flip out that
That
they
would be
both dropped
crazy
on the
because we
same
were
day.
planning on the Halloween release long before there were any rumors
Yes.
of Scream 6 having a trailer here. So if we can get both on the same day, that would be pretty cosmic. You know, Red Right Hand comes out on December 20th. That was the release date of the original Scream. And we did that on purpose because we're like, hey, let's see if we can kind of capture the magic of that original release day. You know, it's the holidays, everybody's out of school, everyone's on break, the whole family's together. I think that's a fun time to release a movie. I don't know about you.
Absolutely, man. I mean, the fact that December 20th, going back to that date, just as man, it's just nostalgic in of itself, man, coming out
It's the
on
anniversary of the
the
series,
anniversary.
you
Yeah,
know?
it's when it all began, like literally all started. What's up, General? Val's in the house. So good to see you here. As always, I hope you are feeling better and doing well, Val. All right, guys. Let's see here. Extron saying I do have some comments here that yeah, Extron, I do have your comment here real quick. Put this one up real fast, and then we're going to watch the trailer, and then we'll take more questions from Matt.
All right.
Any red right hand questions you have, start submitting them now. Super chats move
How
to the
much
front of the
fun
line.
Okay, how much fun did I have
Yep.
filming Red Right Hand?
Yeah, man.
And is it similar to the Scream films, or does it take a different direction than the films? Okay, I'm trying to answer this without spoiling anything. First off, this was probably one of the most, if not the most fun project I've ever had. This has been over a year of production, and it's been stressful. There have been times where I've been like, why do we do this? Why are we doing this? But it's been so worth it. And now that we're in post production and we see all the footage, and we're finally seeing the fruits of our labor. Oh, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. I'm so happy. And like I said before, if you saw our latest Kickstarter post, I was talking about our editor, Andrew Oliver. He is a super talented filmmaker. He's a very talented editor. He's going to be editing and coloring our movie. And I've seen his past works. I am so confident that this movie is going to, regardless of the quality of what you think of the movie, it's gonna look nice at the very least. So we're gonna get that nice coat of paint. And already I was looking at the shots. I think they look pretty good without any coloring. But obviously, when there's no coloring, you can really see the cracks and the seams a little too much. The
Mm-hmm.
thumbnail for the teaser trailer, of course, is the devil ghost face design that we're using. I can't tell you too much but what's going on with the Devil Ghostface suit? I can say that I portray the Devil Ghostface. I am the stunt actor for Devil Ghostface. That costume is a pain in the ass to wear. It is so hot. It's like 3 shirt layers, 2 pant layers, and that mask is pushed up against your face like you're sweating bullets,
Oh
sweating
no.
buckets by the time you're done there.
Oh
Um,
man.
but if you saw in the teaser trailer, we did have a shot of him holding his knife up. He's doing this whole thing, right?
Yes,
And you could see my eyes.
absolutely.
You could just see my eyes. But if you saw on the thumbnail for the video, the eyes are completely blacked out. So I would say the thumbnail is probably the closest thing that you're going to get to this is probably what the movie will look like when it's colored. And as we teased at the end of this trailer, there will be another trailer in either late November or early December where you will get to see a look at the film fully colored and fully finished. And I'm
Wow.
really excited to get to that point.
Yeah,
But
man. It'll add more to that. Like, and I know this. How do I say this? You'll know what I'm saying. It makes it have that more film look. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
That more film movie look that that you expect to see in a film. Like you say here, the coloring there. Look at that. I mean, that looks fantastic, man. It's
And that was just something I put together in Photoshop in like a few minutes. So I think if we really spend some time nailing the coloring for the film and getting all the shots to look like this, then I mean, I think we got a nice thing going here.
yeah.
We have a
Oh,
lot of
absolutely.
things that we can do to make it look more cinematic than it already is with the raw footage. I'm just saying for anybody who's a young filmmaker, even if you don't have the money or the resources to get a bunch of equipment or whatever, at least color your film. Color your film and get good
Yeah.
sound and
Yes.
get a couple lights. Any lights will do. You could get a desk lamp. It's nothing crazy. One of the things that I love about our film and the fact that it is on such a low budget, $5,000, and this is $5,000 that we raised. This isn't out of pocket. I think 5,000 is a fairly reasonable amount of money for you to raise for
Hmm.
your first project.
Yeah.
Um, we want to show that anybody can do this. If you have an idea for a movie, go make it. Don't wait 10 years for
That's right.
whatever. Like go make your movie and do what you can. There's a lot of things you can do. We would actually love to make videos in the future, me and Jake, about the process of how we did it.
You
What
should.
parts were easy, what parts were hard. There's a lot of stuff here. It's a very involved process and it's very time consuming, but it is so worth it. If filmmaking is something that you want to pursue as a passion or as a career, it's a lot more accessible to get into it than a lot of people think. I think that's one of the big misconceptions. But to go back to that guy's question, the second part of the question was, how traditional will this be? Will this feel like a
Yes.
Scream movie? So I will be straight up. I will be honest with you. The film is experimental. It is definitely experimental. There is a lot of stuff here where I guess the concept is we love the Scream movies, but there are things that we wish the Scream movies would do that just aren't happening in Scream 5, and we kind of doubt will happen in Scream 6. Maybe I'd love to be wrong, but there's a lot of stuff that I think just wouldn't be touched by a big studio or a mainstream studio. So we wanted to experiment with that. Now, with that said, there are still a lot of things in this movie that are very traditional to the franchise. Um,
Hmm.
Obviously, we still have Ghostface as a prominent killer. It is set in the Scream mythos. It is canon, at least to us. It's headcanon. We kind of set up the movie in a way where if you want to consider it canon, you can. But if you don't want to consider it canon, it doesn't interfere with the main movies, the official films. So you can kind of see it both ways.
Hmm.
The movie is set a few months prior to the events of Scream 5, and it takes place in Windsor. So we're going back to the setting of Scream 2. Um, and the movie doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the main cast of the Scream movies. There's not really a whole lot of involvement from like Sidney Prescott or Gale or any of the characters from Scream 5. It's very much like an anthology film. It's a film set in the Scream universe. All those events that happen in the past films are important. They set
Mm.
up all of the plots and the characterizations in our film,
Love that.
but the
Yeah, man.
characters themselves aren't
Yeah.
exactly integral. I think people are gonna get a kick out of that. It's very interesting. There are a lot of references to the past films, and we do it in very we do it in meaningful ways. We don't shoehorn it in. We do it in ways that will kind of make sense for the plot. And it's
Hmm.
a lot of stuff that you kind of have to pick up on your own. And when you pick it up, I think you'll get it. It's a movie that will be fun to rewatch, especially
Hmm.
after you get all the twists and mysteries revealed at the end. Doing that rewatch and seeing all the things laid out, all the dialogue that now makes new sense with new context. That's the kind of stuff I live for when it comes to mystery movies and mystery horror
Yeah,
movies.
that's
It's
right.
so fun. You know, it's like after knowing Billy and Stu are Ghostface, going
Mhm.
back to the original Scream and listening
Yep.
to the audio, listening to what Ghostface says, and be like, "Oh, this is Stu. This is Billy." That's cool. That's so cool. I love that. So I think this is going to be incredible. We do have some scenes that are very traditional. That we have chases. We have a phone call scene. You know what I mean? We still have a mystery to solve, as
Mhm.
you know, or as some of you may know. If you don't know, I'll let you know. Jake is playing the main character, Jamie. Jamie is an ultra obsessed fan of the Stab films, and you know, for those of you who saw Scream 5, you'll know that Stab 8 wasn't exactly everybody's cup of tea, and he is taking that a little too far, and he's going out
Mhm.
on a killing spree to film his own Stab fan film with his buddy, and his buddy is also a ghost face, so he's got his accomplice. But as they go on through this film, that
Mhm.
devil ghost face shows up. This new ghost
Mhm.
face, this new threat. Nobody knows who he is or who he or she is or nobody knows what their motive is. Nobody knows where they came from. Um this killer just shows up, and this killer is unlike any ghost face you've seen in a Scream movie. This killer is highly skilled, highly professional. Um
Mhm. I love
I feel
that.
like Ghostface is a fun slasher for us because Ghostface has that human element, and the biggest part of the human element is the human error element. You know what I mean? Ghostface is always getting pushed and shoved downstairs. They're getting lamps and shit thrown at him all the time.
Yep.
Um, and ultimately, usually, what Ghostface's downfall is, usually they're very smart, right? They're
Mhm.
very smart. They're very calculated. They're all manipulators. That's the big thing with Ghostface. This film may not have to do a lot with like Sydney, but it is a film about Ghostface. What it means to
Mhm.
be Ghostface, how people interpret the mask and the costume, and the downward spiral of someone who commits to this lifestyle and goes and kills people. What are they experiencing behind closed doors? That's what you're going to get to see here. That's what you're going to get to see with Jamie. And I must say, um, Jake is just an excellent actor, and his portrayal of this insane character, you really see the downward spiral throughout the film. You saw little snippets of it in the trailer of him going insane, and it is. And you haven't seen the trailer yet, right?
I have actually. Yes,
Oh,
I
you
have.
have, you
I
have.
have.
Well,
I have seen it. I
very,
shot a video for it. It's going to be coming out this afternoon.
very good, very good.
And
I sent it to you, right? Or did Jake send it
yeah,
to you?
yeah, Jake sent it over,
That's
and
very nice.
so
Well,
I got it.
then
Yeah, he
there you
sent it to me, I
go.
think, like at the end of the week, and I was able to get a video done for it today. It'll be coming out this afternoon. But we're going to get to show it here in a minute on here on stream as well, which is awesome. And this is all extra bonus being here with Matt. So guys, so Matt,
Absolutely.
again, if you're just joining, Matt is the co-director and editor, basically you name it, guy
A
for.
writer and director on the film with Jake. I do
There you
some other
go.
stuff. I do some editing. I play a couple roles. Um,
Yeah,
but
everything.
it's fun. I mean, that's the big thing with this film is that because it's all nonprofit and it's all volunteer work,
Yep, that's
nobody is
right.
getting paid for this. The only people who
Mhm.
got paid are like our prop masters, people who made props for us,
Sure.
or people who had to like rentals and stuff like that. But all of the actors, the cast, the crew, the artists. Actually, no, artists we paid artists, but everybody else is unpaid.
Yeah.
Everybody joined on. That was transparent from the very beginning. I said, if
Mhm.
nobody is cool with that, if you are not cool with doing this for no money, feel free to back out. You can walk right out that door and we wouldn't be offended. We totally
Yeah.
understand. People have busy schedules. It's kind of hard to commit to something like this when it's not stable. There's no guarantee that this is going to be a success. And we were just astounded by the amount of passion and commitment that everybody brought forward. Everybody was down to do it. Nobody walked out on us. Not a single person. And we even got a
Wow.
bunch of new people throughout the production that we weren't expecting. One of our actresses, their boyfriend, he ended up being our prop master. He actually made the Devil Ghostface mask and the knife. That mask that you see
Nice.
there is actually the Fun World Devil Ghostface mask that we used as a base, and we edited it. He actually set that thing on fire to remove the glossy finish, and he airbrushed it, and he made the horns longer. Pull the image back up, people can see
Yeah.
it. And I'll
Definitely.
try to describe that. But you
Oh,
can
there we
see the
go.
horns have like more of a bony texture to them, and they have like the black bases. It looks very like burnt. That mask was lit on fire. That is how we literally sent the devil to hell, and that's how we got this mask. And that is so cool. I love that. It's
It's
also
wicked,
probably one of the
man.
most comfortable masks. It's a really nice. It feels secure. He put on a custom strap, so he put
Wow.
like new foam inside of it. It's actually like a super premium mask now. Um,
It's awesome, man.
yeah, that just wouldn't have been possible if we didn't make those connections. So it's crazy to me that that's what happened, but it's cool.
Yeah,
And
it is.
I'm excited. I think there's going to be something here for everyone. For people who are diehard fans and want more of a true Scream experience, there are scenes like that in the movie for you. But for people who have been wanting Scream to kind of like be elevated, oh, there goes my mic.
Oh.
For people who my mic got elevated.
Exactly.
For people who are hoping that Scream could get a little more experimental, try new things, I think you're also going to get a kick out of it here. There's definitely some art housey stuff. There's some A24 esque shit that we put in this movie.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
I
Oh
actually
boy.
a lot of A24 movies were big inspirations. I guess that wouldn't be much of a spoiler. I could talk about what
Yeah.
our big movie inspirations are.
Hey, David Gordon Green did for Ends, and
Yeah.
so you could do it.
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean, I'll tell you some inspiration. Actually, I think that would be fun. If you hear what the inspirations are now, then you see the movie when it comes out, and you'll be like, "Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I remember. Oh, that's I just think it's kind of cool."
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go through chat here. I'm gonna see if anybody asked any other questions.
Actually, I've got some here for us. I've already flagged them. So before we get to those, let's do the trailer, and then
Let's do the trailer, and then I'll
let's do
talk
the trailer.
inspirations, and we'll go through some questions.
Let's
I'm
do
excited.
that.
Let's get
Yeah,
started.
I think that'd be a good way to do it. So we'll go ahead and let's see here. One second. Get that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the trailer, guys. So again, send in your this time. Send your questions in now, and we will be getting to your answers with Matt in just a second. Actually, there it is. Okay. Got to do this. Give me a second.
Oh, I wonder if has anybody here not seen the trailer yet?
Yeah,
Oh,
good
you got
question.
pulled up. Didn't see that.
Yeah, I got it over here.
My bad. But yeah,
No,
hey,
you're
for
good.
anyone who hasn't seen it yet, this is a world premiere. First time seeing Red Right Hand footage for most of the general public.
I absolutely love this, man. Let me give me 1 second here.
All right, let's go.
Let's see here. All right, guys. So here we go. Red Right Hand teaser trailer, folks. Here we go. Enjoy. Let's fire it up. Send in your super chat questions now.
Do you ever wonder what lurks in the shadows? Can you see beyond your own pain?
Okay, maybe he's a little weird, but Jamie's an absolute sweetheart. He would not hurt a fly.
Come on!
I couldn't do it without Jamie's help.
Is he directing it with you?
Oh yeah. He's producing it.
Okay, buddy, come on. We don't want to make a scene.
Fucking moron. Have you noticed how strange Jamie's been acting recently? And I mean fucking stranger than usual.
I'm always waking up to bad news in the morning. Yeah, there's bad news.
So what do we do about it? We make horror great again. Who the fuck is this asshole? As of right now, all we have is an 8-minute fan film, and nobody's expectations are going to be met if we just put this out.
On a gathering storm comes.
Oh, gotta pause it. I mean, I gotta mute it. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble with the Red Right Hand playing. But Red Right Hand's playing. Picture in your head, in your red right hand, bro. Man, okay. So there's so much stuff going on in this trailer, and so before we get to the chat, I'm gonna start off with a question for you. So
Yes.
What would you say is the? Hold on, let me take this out. Give me a second here. Let me go. There we go. Um, so I haven't seen the trailer there, man. What was the difficult, most difficult scene to shoot? And if it's too spoilery, it's cool, but I just have to ask the question. Most difficult.
Okay, I think rather than answer that question, I
Okay.
think what we should do, let's answer some questions because people have been sending stuff in. Let's do that. But I say we
Okay.
answer a few questions and then let's do a trailer breakdown. Let's go scene by scene, and I'll
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
we could do that. We could do that.
I can kind of
That
clue you in on some of this stuff.
that might be a way to ease into that question because I'm going to get the answer. You're answering my question, even if it's
Oh,
offline.
it will happen. It will happen.
I love it. All right, here we go. So let's
Oh,
get some questions here, we guys. Keep them coming in for Matt, co-director, co-writer of Red Right Hand. All right, we've already
I'm
answered
excited.
that
I'm
one.
ready for him.
All right, here we go. Justin's coming in saying, "Who designed the Devil Ghostface mask?"
All right. So the double ghost face. There's a few layers to this question. There's like actually a few answers. Um, so the double ghost face itself is actually a design that is taken from the video game Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight has a bunch of it's a horror survival multiplayer game. Some people will play on a team as survivors, but someone else will play as a killer. And Dead by Daylight has all of their original killers, but it's now become kind of an ensemble, sort of a crossover game. And they now have a bunch of horror slasher icons. I think they have Leatherface, Michael Myers. I want to say I think Pinhead is in there, and then they got Ghostface. What's interesting about Ghostface in Dead by Daylight is it's not Ghostface from Scream. They only acquired the Fun World license, so it's not any Ghostface from any of the Scream movies. It's a brand new original Ghostface. And one of the designs that they made for that game was that devil costume. So we actually had that devil mask. Like Jake has had that for like a year and a half before we even. I think he actually had it when we filmed that original proof of concept little short film.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
I was looking at that mask, and one of the big things we kept telling ourselves was, man, wouldn't it be so cool? You know, Fun World has made all of these variant ghost face masks, all these different colors and designs. I mean, they've existed since 1991. The original set of ghost face masks had it had the white, but it also had like the neon green that eventually became the stab mask. And then there's the orange, the pink. There were
Mhm.
metallic ones. There was blue, red, all these different ones. And we're like, cool would it be if an actual Scream movie used one of those variant masks? So I'm like, let's just do it ourselves. Scream 5 didn't do it. They teased it. They had that metal ghost face, but that just ended up being the Stab 8 gag. And we're like, well, I'm kind of disappointed that that was just Stab 8 because that would have been kind of cool if they shook it up a little bit and had another
Yeah.
ghost face who was like more insane. And we're like, so why don't we just take that concept and actually go with it? There is the regular ghost face, the classic ultra white one
Yep.
that you're all used to, but now there's this crazier, insane ghost face. It's kind of like if you were watching Friday the 13th, like part 3, and then Uber Jason just showed up. It's like, what, there's
Yeah.
like a super Jason now. What the hell is happening? That's what this is. This is super ghost face, pretty much. So we took that design and we're like, let's design a costume around it. The costume itself, I'll actually see. I'm gonna pull up an image of it. If I post this in the chat, is there a way that you can show this on screen?
Um. Yes.
All right, let me throw this in here. Just got this from Google, um, but it's very flat. It has that poncho design, that like shroud poncho looking thing. It has the knife. The knife is actually an original for Dead by Daylight, and actually that picture I sent you was the Fun World costume, and even the Fun World costume doesn't have the right knife. In Dead by Daylight, the knife, it's called a Mako knife, which is like this curved knife. It uses Damascus steel, which is like a dulled metal. It's got like a wood, like a wood grain look. It's a very unique, very cool looking knife that we couldn't find anywhere. That does not exist. So we had to
Interesting.
get our prop master K to make the knife for us. He's the guy who made the mask for us.
Ah.
So that had to get
Okay.
completely originally made. Um, So Kay made the mask and he made the knife, and the shroud we actually got from a designer. Her name is Courtney Lay on Etsy, and she got us the shroud, and it's this nice like leathery vinyl shroud. It's got like distress over it. It looks really cool. We just didn't want to get just straight up the Fun World costume because that's it's a Halloween costume. We wanted this to look a little bit crazier.
Yeah, no
And I
doubt. In
think it
fact,
ended up coming out really good. All the other stuff was just either things we had laying around or things that we bought. We bought some combat boots. We got some, like combat gloves. We went out to
mhm.
Dick's Sporting Goods and we got one of the things we did is like we want to retain the look of this costume. The two most important things to us were the mask and the shroud with that like it looks like a big blood drop symbol
Mhm.
on the chest. But we also were like, if this is going to be a more professional ghost face, we want it to look a little more practical. So we also got like knee pads, elbow pads. Originally, we were going to get a bulletproof vest that just wasn't in the budget, but we still think we still think it gets the
Yeah,
job done. Um,
yeah.
and he has a few different knives in the movie. He has that Mako knife. We also have a military K-bar. We have a Winchester Bowie knife. Fun fact: that Bowie knife was the one that we used for the proof of concept. I know a lot of people were like, "That you're using the wrong knife. That's not a buck knife." Like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. We didn't have a buck knife. Now we do. Now we do. We have a buck 119. We couldn't
Okay.
we only had enough money to get one of the two knives, so we got the 119. We didn't have enough to get a 120 as well. The way it is in the movies is that some shots Ghostface has a 119, and some shots it's a 120. I think the close-ups are a 120, and the
I
action
think
shots are a
so.
119. The
Yeah.
only difference is that the 120, the caliber of the blade is like just a little bit longer, so it looks scarier when you're doing like a
Mhm.
standstill or when he's doing like the this kind of shit, right? And I'm like, okay. Um, but yeah, we only had enough for that one. We did also get a sawed off 119, so we could use that for props. Um, so
Yay.
that was cool. We did kind of get $2, but
Yeah.
we also kind of have a narrative reason for why we don't want him to have a 120 at all, and that is simply because we have this other ghost face, this crazier ghost face, who has that Mako knife. I could actually bring it out. I have the prop over here if you guys want to see it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, man. Go for it. Yeah. Awesome. This is great, guys. We got a real treat here. This was an impromptu stream. We got Matt joining us, co-writer, co-director of Red Right Hand. What's up, Hunter? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. You're here. I see Kelly Anderson is here also. What's going on, Kelly? Good morning to you. And Otaku, welcome to you too. What's good? It's happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween. And Joe from the Dreaming Insomniacs. Happy Halloween. I love for you multitask. I couldn't tell you were typing. Man, it's believe me, there was a day. There was a day I couldn't even have done that. So just been doing it a little while. You start to get navigating here, multitasking, but it's never easy. Never easy, but I try to pull it off where it's not too distracting.
All
And
right, I got the goods if people are interested.
yeah, man, and Killian J.
Uh,
Jacobs is in the house. Oh gosh.
Killian J. Jacobs. I think I know that guy.
Yeah, I do. He's been around for a little while here. Um, all right. So real quick, Matt, before we get the props out, let me
Yep.
get to a super chat we got.
All right, let's go
Uh,
for it.
all right, super chat moves to the front of the line as promised. Justin with a $5 super chat. Thank you, man. Happy Halloween to you, buddy. Did you have issues with shooting permits? It's awful. California, impressive feat. Very excited for the film, Matt. Where can I buy that shirt? There you go,
All
man.
right, all right. Well, that's technically two questions. You're gonna have to pay extra for that. But no, I'll answer them both.
Another $5.
I think I actually saw someone else in chat asking about the shirt. I'll get that one out of the way first. This shirt is actually the Walt Disney World Halloween shirt for 2022. We went to Disney World a couple months ago. It's actually very nice. We both took a family vacation. I think last month, me and my family, we went to Disney World for about a week. Right now, Jake is with his family down in Florida as well. They're going to Universal. They're actually doing the Halloween Horror Night thing tonight, which is super exciting, and that's incredible. I wish I could be there for that, but yeah, we both got our little vacations, which we definitely needed after all of the hard work we've done. We've kind of been killing ourselves for this movie, but we're hoping that pays off in the end. But
Yes.
yeah, you can go. I think if you actually go to the Disney Parks website, I think you can order some of the stuff from the parks online. So I would go check, go look for their Halloween selection. This is a cool shirt, though. I mean,
It
I
is.
dressed for the occasion. But as for the shooting permits question, we actually didn't need any shooting permits. Um, a lot of the things that we shot were residences owned by friends and family, so a lot of it was privately owned stuff. That's actually the big benefit for us for doing a Scream fan film as our first film, was we thought that Scream was like the perfect foot in the door franchise to do a fan film on, because you don't need a whole
Mhm.
lot of money, you don't need a whole lot of sets or practical effects or anything like that. When you think of Scream, usually you think of a house. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yep.
So there's a lot of stuff that's filmed in different people's houses, outside of their houses, in the neighborhoods. We used our some of our crew members, and actually they're also some of our cast members. There's a lot of double roles. There's people who have been on the cast who also helped on the crew. Our friends Andrew Oliver, who I talked about before, our editor, Christian Peralta, who is one of our actors, and he's also a filmmaker, and Sean Norris, who is also a filmmaker and one of our actors. They all go to Baldwin Wallace University, which is here in Ohio, and we used Baldwin Wallace as our set for the Windsor College campus. And I think it works because it's an actual college in Ohio, so it
That
actually looks the
qualifies.
part.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. And because they are students of Baldwin Wallace, we had film permits from the student production office. Like, we were just allowed to do that. So that's kind of a perk of
Nice,
having
dude.
friends who go to that university. And it's this really gorgeous campus. It's got a lot of old architecture. It really fits with the look of what Windsor looked like in Scream 2, and I think people are gonna get a kick out of that. Speaking
Nice.
of, since we're on the topic, I'm just going to do a quick little plug. My friend Christian, who I just mentioned, he just released his short film today, a couple hours ago.
Oh,
It's called
nice.
Briefcase, and I will link that here if people want to save that to their watch later. Um,
Yeah, shoot it to me in the private chat for sure.
Let me
That's
send that
cool.
over. Yeah, I'm gonna be making a post on Kickstarter probably to promote it. I've been making a big move to promote the films and the projects of everybody that's been involved with Red Right Hand. Actually, if you go on Letterboxd, I have a list on my profile that has all of the movies from everybody involved, and I will be updating that with more stuff as time goes on. But yeah, there's the link, and if you guys want to check that out later, we would all really appreciate it. If we get as much exposure as possible for this. And once again,
Yeah.
it's a good way of seeing through our associates' films. You can kind of get a taste for what Red Right Hand might be like, from an acting perspective, an editing perspective, a shooting perspective. A lot of that, it's all a collaborative effort, and it's all coming together to create this big project. And I couldn't be more excited and more happy about that fact. It's just a big group effort. I love it. I love everyone.
I love it. Well,
But thank you for
Justin,
your
we love
question. That was a good
yeah.
question.
That was great, man. Thanks for your super chat and your great questions. Fantastic stuff. All right, we got a few more questions here to get through.
Bring
And
them
then
on.
let's see here. We got that one. Alrighty. Stranger Wings asked the question, any chance there'll be a sequel?
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. We we do have sort of kind of a contingency for a sequel. Without spoiling too much, the movie ends in a way that doesn't exactly lend itself to a sequel, or rather,
Mm-hmm.
because this is rooted in the Scream lore, the ending of the movie kind of paves its way into implications for Scream 5, and then that would just continue on with Scream 6, or
Yeah.
implications for, it's very up in the air, but it wraps up in a way where there isn't really a whole lot of room for a sequel. So we don't really have
Okay.
plans on it. I think the only way that we would do that is if we got a shit ton of money to make one. And
Yeah.
me and Jake were kind of like hands off with like most of the work. Like we would love to write and direct
Mm-hmm.
it again, but we would need a
Mm-hmm.
lot of money. There would need to be like an insurmountable amount of fan support for that to happen.
True.
And we do have a couple other plans though. If for whatever reason there is plans for some kind of sequel or a continuation, um, we might try doing maybe like a what if story, like an alternate ending or something like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we had plans for maybe going experimental with it. We like the idea of maybe doing like a comic book continuation featuring our lead artist. They made the poster for a Kickstarter, and they're also making a bunch of really cool promotional images for the movie. So I've always liked how I think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That one had like the series ended and then it got a comic book continuation. I'm like, that might be kind of cool. It's a little less involved. Because I'm just gonna be honest, I don't know where we could go for a sequel. With that said, I would love to do a like a short film in the future, like maybe another Scream short film.
Hey, there he
What's up,
is.
Jake? What's up? How you doing?
Coming in hot from on vacation. Checking in with us today. That's awesome, Jake. Good to see you, man. Happy Halloween. Yeah, buddy. Jake, we're about to
Everybody
watch the
loves
trailer
and
again.
I've been answering a bunch of questions, and no, I haven't spoiled anything.
He's not spoiled, Jake. Don't worry. He's doing really good. He's keeping it under wraps. And we're going to be watching the trailer again just in a little bit, man. Getting the
We're gonna
word
do a
out.
trailer breakdown.
Yeah, definitely. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Glad you popped in. If you were on vacation, I would say come join the panel. But you're on vacation, so it's all good. But should you like to take a 30-minute break, maybe not even that long, 20-minute break, just let me know, man. I'll shoot you a link. Oh, that's so cool. Great to see Jake.
He seems to have a fun day planned. He's been telling me about all the crazy stuff that they do at Universal for Halloween, and I'm like, wow.
Wow, I bet. No worries, Jake. Wish you, man. Listen, believe me, we'll do this again. Home, and I'll have you on for sure to talk about it a bunch. But have fun, man. Just have a great time in Universal. Knock yourself out, buddy. You've earned it.
He knows I'm holding down the fort here at home. I've
That's right.
gotten actually a lot of work done while he's gone. So
Nice.
it's gonna be a smooth start when he gets back, when we actually get started on this. So I'm satisfied. I think we're doing good.
Yeah, fantastic. In good hands, as you'd say. You're in good hands. He's in good hands.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Justin had a question about the trailer. So was Jake making fun of his own Red Hand shorthammer? I thought that was very meta. I mean, I immediately picked up on that.
I think we all know exactly the part you're talking about, but yes, at the end, you'll actually notice that the aspect ratio is a little bit zoomed in on that scene, and that's because that will end up being one of our found footage scenes.
Okay.
And yes, that is Jake talking to his character Jamie, and all of our names are the same as in that proof of concept, the short film. Jake is still playing Jamie. I am still playing the David character, and Noah, Jake's brother, is playing Matt, who is Jamie's accomplice, the other Ghostface. And actually, in this movie, you'll get to see them both as Ghostface together in the same room, which is crazy.
Awesome.
That's something we've wanted to see forever. You actually get to see how the ghost faces are in different places, and how they kind of like take their shortcuts, and like how they're able to appear seemingly out of thin air. I think that's really cool. But yes, in that scene, that is actually from Noah's character Matt, from his perspective. He's filming Jamie, who was editing the footage of him killing me with that pitchfork over and over again on repeat. And he's saying like, hey, that stuff we filmed last night of killing David, that's fine and all, but as it stands, we just have an 8-minute fan film, and like no one's going to be satisfied with just an 8-minute fan film. And well, that's what our short film was. And I mean, I don't like to think that nobody was satisfied, but you know, we got some bigger ambitions for this one. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I think that's yeah, it's a fun little. We're just kind of making fun of ourselves. I think every time we go back to watch the short film, there's something else we notice that's like, it's kind of cringeworthy. Like, yeah, that didn't age well. I mean, it was only about a year ago at this point. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when did that? Let me look it up. When did the proof of concept come out?
Oh, I'm trying to remember because I remember.
I think if we look up Red Right Hand fan film,
Yeah, it
yeah,
had to have been around that
yeah,
around
it
that
was
time frame.
1 year ago.
Yeah,
It was October 8th, so it's been over a year. Over a year at
October
this
8th.
point.
Wow,
That is crazy.
that is crazy, dude. I remember
But
that when
but
that
yeah,
thing just came out. Yeah.
we are excited. And by the way, what I mentioned about my character's death, that is not a spoiler. I will say right now, if you've seen the short film, uh the beginning of our film, of the full film, is kind of sort of a recreation of that. It plays out a little differently. The dialogue's a little different. The location's a little different. Um, but it's pretty much a recreation of that. It's going to be actually, I think, really cool for those of you who saw the original and have been with Red Right Hand since the proof of concept. Seeing that play out again, but now with a much greater scope and attached to a much
Yes.
bigger movie. Oh, it's going to be like full circle. It's going to be so satisfying.
Love
So I
it.
think that's pretty cool. I'm excited for people to see how it plays out.
Well, real quick, man, before we do the breakdown, we're going to go about another. I got about 15 to 20 minutes that I'm going to have to run. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and transition to, real quick. I had a question. Denisha just did the trailer breakdown. Denisha said, Craven question, Matt, can you start another Kickstarter? Show the people that are behind you guys for the sequel. So Denisha's ready to go, man. She's like, start that Kickstarter. I loved it.
Well,
That's
we'll see.
exciting.
When the movie comes out, I'm going to be honest. Our plan is, if the movie comes out and it's successful, we would like to start pushing original films, like original
Hmm.
scripts. And the idea is
Yeah.
that we do some original scripts, and then once we can, once people actually want to fund us and people know that we can be trusted with, a fund, then
Yeah.
we might make another fan film in the future. I think that would be fun. But right now, the
Yeah.
idea is to push this film, something familiar for people, something I think people will enjoy. Um, and then yeah, if people like our style and people like our process, then start pushing some original stuff. We have a bunch of original script ideas
Hmm.
already in the works, um, and we're ready to take off with them if this movie does well. So it's something we're definitely like we're aware of. It's something we're considering for the future, but we're not totally 100% there yet. But we might do a sequel, if
Yeah.
not a sequel, maybe even do like another horror franchise, like do another horror franchise entirely.
Nice. Yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do now. Let's go ahead and jump into the trailer one more time. Let me pull this back up here. And then, so Matt, what I'll do is I can't slow it down. I can just pause it at a certain point. So how about I'll let me know if you see a point you want me to pause it, just let me know to hit pause and I'll stop it there. And we can talk
That
about
sounds
that
good.
scene. Okay.
Let's do
All
it.
right,
Let's
guys,
do it.
here we go. Red Right Hand trailer breakdown live. Here we go.
Do you ever wonder what lurks in the shadows? Can you see beyond your
All right, so
own
pause right here. The first thing that you'll notice in this trailer, I'm sure, for those that can hear it, is of course you can hear some. Well, I'll let you guys kind of figure that out, because if you guys, I'm going to see if anyone in chat can recognize what that's from. Let me know. But if you don't, I'll elaborate on it. The other things that you saw were some deleted scenes, actually, from one of Jamie's freakouts, and you also see some drone footage that we got of our Baldwin Wallace campus, and that was actually a shoot that I wasn't present for. So when he put this trailer together, that was actually my first time seeing that footage.
Oh,
And
okay.
right here we see one of our ghost faces. This was actually shot in our master bedroom of this house. I can't get into too many details as to what's going on in this scene, but this is one of our few um, like long chase sequences. I want to say we have like three big ones and then a few small ones sprinkled around in the movie. Um, but this is actually one of the most fun ones. Um, we had an experimental shot coming up at when you play the trailer, you'll see like this mirror shot that was we really were trying to mess around with it, and I think it came out looking pretty good.
Sweet. Okay. I love that shot, by the way. That looks like that looks like it could be straight from Scream 6.
You
I
know,
mean, it really look at it. It just looks excellent.
one of the compliments I got actually from Christian the night that we shot his one of his big scenes is he says, "Matt, you live in a scream house. This is a scream house." And I'm like, "Well, I'll take that as a compliment because scream house usually means like a borderline mansion." I don't think I have a mansion, but
That's awesome.
I think all the white decor, like the white and silver decor, I think that really helps with it though.
Yeah, man. I love it. All right. So we'll continue on. Here we go. And just say the word, buddy, when you're ready.
You got it.
Is it playing on your end, Matt? Oh, there we go.
Oh, it is
Okay.
now.
Okay, maybe he's
There's
a
that
little
mirror
weird,
shot.
But Jamie's an absolute sweetheart.
Yes.
He would not hurt a fly.
Oh my gosh, what a shot.
What a shot, right? So,
Dude, I actually had to pause that earlier because I was like, did they actually throw a rat in? Because I'm like, I need to see what he's actually eating. And I looked at it really closely and saw what it was. I was like, okay, not a rat. I just had to make sure.
still not something people typically eat though.
No, no way.
So you did see before you got a little shot actually of Jamie with fake blood all over his mouth passing that buck off to the other ghost face, Matt, his accomplice.
All right, hold on. Let me back it up if I can catch it.
He's sitting
Here.
actually in my chair that I'm sitting in right now. That was actually shot in this room.
Okay.
But you see him passing it off to him to like go, I think that's cool. You get to kind of see the I don't want to say like the camaraderie of Ghostface. I don't know if that's the right word to use. But we do get to see we do get to see sort of like a taste of that behind the scenes Ghostface stuff that I was talking about earlier is in this trailer. And again, you're going to get to see a lot more of that in the movie. Right now, Jamie is eating a photograph of one of our actors. And
he's lost it, right? The brink of insanity.
He's lost it at this point. I can't tell
Yeah.
you when this is or why this is happening, but I just kind of want to show this as some commitment that Jake had for the role. He was willing to do some pretty gross stuff, and he had like printer ink flavor in his mouth stuck there for like 2 days. So pretty gross, but like I said, he's committed to the craft. This shoot actually, we actually shot another scene that you kind of get a snippet of. There's a scene where Jamie is in the woods, and that was all shot in one day. And he's in the woods. These woods were actually the backyard of one of our family friends' houses, and he was walking completely barefoot in the woods. Like he was walking on twigs, leaves, acorns, God knows what, stones, bugs. I don't know how he did it.
Man.
I like I said, the commitment to that role was insane. I can't believe he put up with that. It was absolutely awful. But yeah, like I said, it's incredible. It's incredible stuff to see that acting Like he held up good acting under so much stress, both physical, mental, emotional. It's crazy. But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Here we go.
I couldn't do it without Jamie.
Is he directing it with you?
Oh yeah. He's producing.
That's
okay,
Noah
buddy,
there, right?
Come on, we don't want to make a scene.
So that is actually Sean.
Have you noticed
Oh.
how strange Jamie's been acting recently?
That's
and I
Christian
mean
right
fucking
there.
stranger than usual.
Okay. Oh, that's Christian. Okay.
I'm always waking up to
Dude, I have to say, when I'm seeing here, and I see him like he's soaking wet, and he's grabbing an electric razor and turning it on, and that look on his face, it's almost like, is it gonna shock me? Is it gonna, what's gonna happen? And it's like, man, he's completely just gone, man. He's off
Scene
the rails.
is hard to watch. That full scene in the movie.
Wow. Oh gosh.
I can't tell you anything without spoiling
No,
what's
it's
going
okay.
on. But this shot that you're showing right here of him with the razor, that is part of a longer scene. And you're gonna be squirming in your seat when you watch this part.
Gosh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
See, I'm worried, Matt, because I know Jake has a particular affinity for gore. He loves the gory stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm nervous because I'm afraid we're going to see some stuff that's going to be tough, man. And you're reinforcing it now. Like, dude, I'm already getting ready.
There is some gross stuff in this movie, and I'll just say right now, it's not just gore that's gonna gross you out. There's some other stuff.
No.
But
okay. We're gonna take that ride though, man. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get on that roller coaster. We're gonna take the ride. All right. We'll get back to it. It's a great shot right there, too. That'd be a great
So what do we do about it? We make horror great again. Hold the
Yeah.
Of course, the money shot.
Yes, I had to stop it just in time. Dude, what a great image, man.
So that is me in costume. Again, like I said before, this shot hasn't been colored at all, but this is the shot we used for the thumbnail, which is colored. And yeah, you can see my eye. that is me under the mask. You can see my eyeball. But I still think it came out pretty good. I guess this is a pretty good segue. We can talk about the well, let's finish the trailer because there's actually more shots here of me.
Okay.
I'm dragging someone on the floor. But just know that any shot where you see the devil ghost face, that is me operating under that costume. And it was hell to wear that costume for a long amount of time.
Oh my gosh. All right.
It's pretty crazy.
Let's do it.
fuck is this asshole?
As of right now, all we have is an 8-minute fan film, and nobody's expectations are going to be met if we just put this out.
On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man.
That is
Wow, there it is.
I can't give away too much. I think for the rest of this trailer, a lot of people are just gonna have to come up with your own theories until the movie comes out.
Love it, man. And now I see, and I have to say, I do have a question about that. Let me take this out real quick. There we go.
Yeah.
So the blonde girl on the floor, that whole kitchen scene. What's up with kitchen scenes, by the way? This thing about Halloween ends, it's like all of them fresh in my head. But no, when you're dragging her, how did that work as far as you guys practicing that so no one gets injured for real and all that kind of stuff?
That is actually a very interesting question. It's a good question. That was actually probably one of the most impressive feats of on the spot like movie making that I've ever seen. That scene that you saw, that was actually from our first night of shooting. That was like May 15th.
Wow.
That shoot was, I shit you not, a 13-hour long shoot. We went from like 2 p.m. to like 4 in the morning, and then 6 in the morning if you count all the cleanup that me and Jake and Christian had to do
Oh my
afterwards.
gosh.
It was
Wow.
insanity. The way that we got that scene to work was it's supposed to look like I'm grabbing her hair and I'm dragging her by her hair.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously, I'm not going to actually drag our actress by her hair. So what I'm doing is we kind of came up with this pulley system. We got some rope, some it was a little bit of rope, but the rope we coated it in like silky covers, like scarves and stuff, right? We kind of made it out of scarves, so it's got the strength of the rope, but it's all coated in scarves, so it's not like damaging, because she was wearing it under her shirt, right? It was this
Hmm.
really like thin thing that you couldn't tell that there was a rope underneath.
Mm-mm.
So we put the rope around her waist, and then we tied the knot into a little loop up here. So
Okay.
that's actually what I'm pulling. I'm pulling her by
Ah,
that, and we
nice.
had a gloss finished tile floor in that kitchen, so it was super smooth dragging her. Actually, I think we dragged her by like her belt buckle, so the metal of the buckles like slid right across the floor. It was perfect. Like I don't know how we came up with that fast, but that was
Hey,
super cool.
that's
So that
awesome.
that's some
Wow.
that's some movie making stuff right there. Like I said, just from household
Yeah.
objects, you can come up with some creative solutions. That's one of the biggest pieces of advice that I would give for young filmmakers or people just getting into it. You gotta get creative, and you gotta get creative like on the fly. Definitely learn how to improvise. That is a big thing because you can plan a shoot as much as you want, something's going to go wrong. I'm just going to tell you right now, something will go wrong, and you need to have a plan B, C, D, and E to cover for those things going on. Um,
Yes, it is.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. That is movie making in its truest form. We MacGyvered our way out of that situation for real. Um,
I mean, it's like John Carpenter in '78 Halloween. Now they had more than 5 grand, obviously, but even then, they were like having to grab all the leaves and put them in garbage sacks because they had to keep reusing the leaves for the
mhm.
scenes they would film. And it's I mean, and Jamie Lee Curtis there was no budget for wardrobe, so Jamie Lee Curtis bought all of her own clothes at J.C. Penney out of her own money, and those what she wore in the entire movie. That's what she bought herself. I mean, that's like everyone coming together and saying we want to
That's
make this
commitment to
thing.
the role.
That's right. That's what it is. And
Now,
yeah, man.
your question, of course, was what was the
Yes.
hardest film, the hardest
Scene.
filming thing, right?
Yeah, form a scene to film.
So if I had to go through like scenes that were just like a pain in the ass to film. Okay, so like that one shoot, that 13-hour one. I mean, we were all tired and pissed off at the end. We actually had to do some reshoots of that scene because by the end of it, we were just so tired that
Yeah.
we had to redo it. Like we had to redo
Yeah.
some stuff because it just looked terrible. Um,
Hmm.
but a lot of it looked great. A lot of it came out great. Yeah, that one was pretty difficult because of some of the stunts that we had to do. Um, yeah, that might be it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of some other
Okay.
ones. Um, the Windsor College campus scene that you saw a couple times in the trailer there. We actually originally were going to do that at a pavilion, like a public pavilion, but it was a
Okay.
nice hot summer day, and unfortunately, there was just it was too nice of a day. There were a lot of people in that pavilion. There were like high
Uh-oh.
school kids playing their speakers really loud, and we're just like, we can't do it. So
No.
we ended up transitioning to the college campus, and that was at like 6 p.m. So we lost a couple hours of daylight, and so it was stressful. We're like, we got to film this now before it gets dark out. It's so that was kind of stressful, but it wasn't the hardest thing to film like actually physically. Um,
Gotcha.
you know what? There is a scene in a car, in a moving car. There's a scene that is in a moving car. That one was kind of a pain. And we also had to get an exterior shot of the car moving on the road, and it was at night, and it was me and Noah on the sidewalk. I had the gimbal, and Noah had the sound. And
Mm.
just a little insider here. This is going to be in the blooper reel, but we filmed the wrong car, and we realized it, and we're like, that's not
Oh
Jake.
no. Oh, dude.
He just filmed some random guy, and he
Are you
didn't
serious?
notice. And the
Oh,
footage is too
good.
fast to see who it is. You don't see the plate, you don't see the person, but we're like, we
Oh,
just filmed some random guy. And you're gonna see that in the blooper reel. It's real embarrassing. Eventually, then we did get Jake, but it's like, oh no.
that's so. I mean, I just imagine like he's there filming this guy, total stranger. It's like, oh no.
um, the
What's
the
up,
only
Nanette?
other scene that was like actually hard though, um, was that
Yeah.
scene I was telling you where you see Jake in the tank top and we were out in the woods. That was just an insane day.
Yeah.
That
I
day
can imagine.
actually we had to film everything with Jake in the tank top was filmed the same day. So that scene of him eating the photograph, the scene of him
Mhm.
in the bathroom with the razor, and the scene of him out in the woods, which you only see for like a split second. Actually, if you go on Twitter right now, Jake's profile pic is that scene of him in the woods. Um, that was all the same day, and we didn't have access to Noah. Noah was gone that day, and that was an
Oh,
impromptu thing. He was just suddenly not available that day. So I had to get audio and film while Jake acted all day. It was the busiest, most crazy day of the entire
dang.
production. And after we were done with all this stuff in that scene was shot in his bathroom. He actually has like that blue light is actually like a physical thing. Um, we had to shoot all this stuff in this tiny little bathroom. We had to come up with ways to prop up the
Wow.
boom arm of the microphone to get it to capture stuff. It was in oh
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 my
just thinking
gosh,
about
dude.
it makes me ugh, it makes me cringe just thinking about it. But
I
after
can
all of that was
imagine.
done, then we had to drive out to the other location and film that scene in the woods. Oh, we were so
Wow.
tired and just done after that. And that scene in the woods, that was like a 2-hour shoot right there. So overall, that day was maybe like 8 hours of shooting, and it was like crazy. So there was a lot of stuff that was like really drove us insane. But like I said,
Yeah.
despite it all, it was so worth it. I'm so happy
Oh, yeah,
how it
absolutely,
all
man.
came out.
Well, this has been a really fun stream. We're gonna have to go ahead and wrap it up, guys, for today. But I
Well,
want to.
before
Oh,
we
good.
leave, I know I've been teasing this up, and they're sitting on my lap right now.
Oh,
I will
yes, the
leave you
props.
guys
Yeah, that's
with some
right.
props. Absolutely.
Yes.
So I'll go in order of probably what people want to see the most. I'll go for the knife last because it was in the trailer, but it was very blurry. So the first thing we have here is the shroud. This was made by Courtney Lay, and as you can see, it's a nice,
Oh,
leathery
it is.
vinyl type of thing. This thing's actually really nice to
Okay.
wear. I think I'm gonna wear this tonight. I'm gonna go to that Halloween party. I'm gonna dress
Oh,
dress as
cool.
myself. But yeah, it's got a nice built-in hood, and the distressing on the red part is very very nice. I don't know how well you can see that, but
I
there's
see
like
it
some
really well.
grossness, some like
Yeah.
black sort of distress on it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it looks really good. We kind of wanted the costume to look
Wow.
like this isn't the Devil Ghostface's first rodeo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Looking
Like
at some
I don't know,
experience.
kind of looks like they maybe skipped laundry day.
I
So
love it.
that is very nice. The next part of this is the mask. So
There it
here is your
is.
mask.
There it is.
Once again, you can
Oops.
see.
Sorry.
Oh,
There it is.
there we go. You can see the detail. It's got like a very bony, horny. That was maybe a poor choice of words, but phrasing, right? But you can see all the detail. You can see how he
Yes.
airbrushed the black onto the red. And again, this was at one
Wow.
point the Fun World Devil Ghostface mask, like the one that you can buy for like $15.
Wow.
And
Dang.
they
It's
lost
not
the
anymore,
gloss.
is it?
Yeah, no. Now it's a red right hand original. A couple things
Yes.
to point out here. Uh, like I said before, normally this mask is glossy, so we lit this thing on fire to lose the glossiness and to get it all
Wow.
roughed up.
That's awesome.
Another thing, this is a custom strap. If you know anything about the Fun World masks, you know that they all come with like a hood, like pre-attached.
Mm-hmm.
So he just
Yes.
took the hood off completely. Um, and then we just put a custom strap, and then we also put custom foam on the forehead
Oh,
and
there you
down at
go.
the chin. So this thing is comfy to wear, but it is snug. It is very snug
Oh.
against your face.
How
Um,
expandable is that strap?
it's
Is it
pretty expandable, but the problem, like, it's expandable like on the sides. As you can see, there's
okay?
an elastic thing
Oh,
that
I
comes into it.
see.
This is
So it's
just kind of a
meant to
leather
really,
strap. Yeah, the leather
yeah.
strap is more so for like the durability, but you
Mm-hmm.
extend out, and there is
Ah,
some
gotcha.
Velcro, or not Velcro, elastic that will come
Elastic,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Now the problem here is something that some of you may notice is right here. There's a little bit of super glue. We broke it at one point. We dropped it, and it shattered right here. We fixed it, of
Oh,
course, but
yeah.
there was a little shatter here. So we're gonna see if we can get the glue residue cleaned up a bit, so we can store this thing for, archiving purposes. I think I might hang this on my wall, or maybe like get a mannequin and do the whole costume or something. That would be really cool.
Well,
But
I
this
was
is
gonna go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna have a question about that. Go ahead and finish your thought, though. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, I think this is an excellent mask, and it's not what we were expecting either.
Yeah.
We actually tried to order a mask also on Etsy, and that person that was sending us the mask, they were from Russia, and unfortunately, the Ukraine invasion was just going on. The Ukraine invasion hadn't happened when we ordered it, but it had already been going on when this guy was shipping it. And he's just like, can't give you the
Mhm.
mask, and I can't. He couldn't even give us a refund. It just, like, the foreign policy completely
Yeah.
changed. So we lost some money,
Wow.
and it was like
Yeah, that stinks.
$120. So it wasn't the hugest loss, but we were like, hey, you know what? He's locked down in Russia. He needs the money more than we do. So it doesn't matter if even
Yeah.
now, like, we don't need a refund or anything. But yeah, no, we were very thankful to Kay for putting this mask together. He actually does
Yeah.
other props. He does like live stage performances. He does stilt work. Um, so he knows his way around making some
Yeah.
cool props.
For
Um,
sure.
and, and with that, I guess I'll show you the final prop, and then you can ask me a question. Um,
Yeah.
of course, is the knife. This is an original
Oh.
creation. So once again, in the game, this is called a Mako knife. Now there is another type of knife that's kind of similar to this, called a karambit knife, or a
Mhm.
karambi knife, or I think it's kind of tomato tomato. And that one
Mhm.
is the same, but the blade is curved the other way. That's like an
Ah.
agricultural tool. That one's for like cutting,
Yeah.
things out of like weeds and plants and stuff, right? It's a harvesting
Wow.
tool.
Yeah.
So this is like the other way around. This is really cool because it's kind of like a Bowie knife, but it's more of like a carving, slicing kind of
Yeah.
look.
Oh, it looks awesome at that angle, by the way.
It does have that. So this is trying to replicate that Damascus steel, which, like I said, it's a dull
Mm.
steel, so it's not very shiny, and it has kind of like a wood engraving sort of design to it. And I think he did pretty well on that. And then the hilt is
Yeah.
also got like a wooden look. I mean, this is all like craft material. There's no actual wood or metal on this. It's all just kind of like a plasticky plaster type material. But I mean, I think he got the wood
Ah.
engraving looking pretty good. It's all an original hilt. And something cool that he put into this that we didn't use for the movie, because I'm going to be honest, we did get this prop kind of late, and we just didn't have any scenes in
Okay.
mind with this functionality. But he did put in
Okay.
right here. This is a blood pump, so we can
Ah.
spray blood when we do a slash. And we have something
Dude.
like that. We have something like that planned. Um, but we have kind of an effect that sort of uses that a little bit in the movie. Um, but I mean, otherwise, just seeing it, it's a screen, or not screen, but I guess it's a video game accurate real life prop of this knife. I think people who are fans of Dead by Daylight, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
another thing to
man.
think about with this movie. It's not only going to be a movie for fans of Scream, fans of Dead by Daylight are also going to have something to enjoy here. They're going to enjoy seeing this prop and seeing the costume come to life on screen. So I think it's pretty cool,
I think it's very cool, man. I love that knife. And that brings me to my question with these
Oh, give
props,
me
man.
one sec. I'm getting a knock
Oh
on my
yeah.
door.
Go ahead. Go ahead. So guys in the chat, I just want to answer you guys' questions. I see some of y'all been asking about the possibility of a Scream 6 trailer today. No, I do not think we are going to get trailer today. Nope. and I've never honestly never did. Ever since the rumors were didn't come true on Thursday, and then we saw the whole, the Paramount deleted pictures. I never really bought that. So just personally, guys, I'm not surprised. That's why I didn't do a video on it talking about it purposely. But anyway, guys, we'll get back to Matt now. But if you're looking for a Scream 6 trailer today, I don't think it's going to happen. But we definitely have a Red Right Hand trailer, which we've shown twice now on the stream. And when we get ready to say goodbye, we're going to end the stream with the trailer once more. But I want you guys to go to Killjoy Jake, his channel, so that you guys can watch it there and like it, leave him a comment, so that we can help that trailer out there to as many places and referrals as possible. So, Matt, you go ahead and what we're talking about, I'm going to put a link in the chat for Jake's channel real quick too.
Wonderful. Well, did you say you had another question for me?
Yes, sir. I have one other question. Find the
Go for
props.
it.
Okay, ma'am. So my question is there any chance, and I was going to talk to Jake about it, I'm asking you now since I have you here. Is there any chance that you guys will do like an auction or some type of a situation where fans can either somehow win or bid to win the devil mask and these other props? I don't know about the knife, maybe the knife too, but just wondering if you guys have talked about that at all.
It's not something we've talked about yet. Right now, again, the focus is to get through the movie first, and get all those Kickstarter rewards out to people, because we still have the pins and the posters and the VHS tapes. We got to get those out to people. That's something that we'll have to think about probably sometime next year if we consider something like that. I'm going to be honest. It is our first film. I do have a lot of sentimental value
I can imagine
these items, so I'm not 100% sure if that's something I'd be willing to part with.
Yep.
Maybe not for Red Right Hand, but for future films, I definitely think that's something that we could do. Because our next film idea, if we can get it off the ground, will be very prop and costume heavy. So we gotta, I'll talk to Jake about it, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense being the first movie. I mean, I'm kind of sentimental anyway, personally. So I like, if it was me, I probably would not do it either. I would.
I'm definitely very attached to the Devil Ghostface stuff, at least.
Yeah, man.
Because that was, that's what I did. I wore that costume. I suffered through that costume. I wore that costume outside in 70-degree weather one day. Like I said, that is a 1-layer long sleeve shirt. And then over it was another long sleeve shirt that we got from Goodwill that we tattered on purpose to kind of give it that like tattered look that it has in the game. And then the shroud, and then the mask, and then I wore cargo pants. I wore socks with my combat boots, and then elbow pads, knee pads,
dang, dude,
gloves. Oh my god! Every shoot, I was just
you had to be miserable.
dead afterwards. We keep saying that this the devil costume is supposed to be a more practical ghost face, but it is like the least practical thing to put on. It takes like 15 minutes to put that costume on. It's ridiculous.
Dang.
There's just no winning with Ghostface. It's always impractical. It's either you do something with a little bit of protection that takes forever to put on, or you throw on a robe in 2 seconds, but then it's just a robe and you're tripping over it and stuff. It's like, there's no winning. Ghostface might be the worst slasher ever if he was like real,
The most impractical costume.
Yeah.
Perhaps, All right, guys.
That's the suspension of disbelief. How the hell do they work in those costumes?
I know. Seriously. I mean, you watch the Scream movies, you're seeing how much running there's going on and all this stuff. It's like, dang. Real quick, guys, before we say goodbye for the day, Abyss is asking thoughts on Hoffman. Abyss, my thoughts are, you know what? I hope he's alive. I'd love to see Hoffman. I'd love to see Hoffman back, but we'll see. We know Tobin Bell's coming back for Saw 10 next October, so who knows? Maybe we'll get Hoffman back as well. And Stranger Wings says, Matt, you guys really worked your faces off on Red Right Hand. Yeah, man.
Understatement of the century, right there.
Yes.
But
Well,
yes.
guys, listen, this has been a blast. I want to say, Matt, thank you for this impromptu
Well, hey,
session.
as soon as I saw that you were streaming, I was actually going on to check the comments for the premiere of the trailer, and I saw you were streaming, and I'm like, I know
Yeah,
people are gonna watch. I know a lot of people who are gonna watch the teaser were probably gonna go to your stream right after. So I'm like, yeah, let's capitalize on that.
yeah,
And I saw
man.
you weren't doing much today, so I'm like, yeah, hey, it's Halloween. Let's celebrate horror today. That's what it's all
That's
about.
right. It is.
And I had a blast, and I'm happy to answer any other questions if people want to hit me up on Twitter or something. I guess I could link to that here if you want.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
pull up Twitter.
Show me your Twitter so everybody can connect on social media.
Jake is busy today, having fun, which
Yes,
he definitely
yes.
deserves. So if anybody has any more questions for Red Right Hand, watching the trailer, please direct them towards me. I will be more than happy to answer them on his behalf.
See you, Gina. Take care. While you're doing that, Jason says black cats and goblins and broomsticks and ghosts, covens of witches with all of their hosts. You might think they scare me. You might think they scare me. You're probably right. Blood, guts, and goblins on Halloween night. Trick or treat. That's so great. Jason, you're all right, man. That's so cool.
Hey, that's what Halloween's all about. It's a scary night. With all the
Yes.
all the creepy stuff going on, it's like something straight out of a horror movie.
Horror movie or something. I love it.
Well, hey, I appreciate the commitment to that trailer. I hope you're getting excited dissecting all of the possible plot stuff. And also, if anyone's got theories that they've constructed from the trailer, I'd love to hear those as well. Thank you guys, all of you, for the kind words and for all the questions. I'm sorry we couldn't get to every single question, but that's just kind of how it is. Again,
Yep.
if you ask me a question and it didn't get answered here, like I said, go send me a question on Twitter or Instagram. I think I'm linked on a lot of Jake's stuff. I just sent my Twitter link here in chat.
Yep.
Yeah, you just sent it. So yeah, go ask me some questions. I'm down to talk about this movie. It's what I live for.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Craven, for having me on. This was
Oh, you're welcome, man.
this was a lot of fun. I really needed this today.
Oh, I'm so glad. I mean, that makes me feel great, man. And you're very welcome. And I enjoyed it as well. I was going to show the trailer, but what better than to show it with you? That's even better. It's like icing on top. So that's perfect. Jamie, happy Halloween to you too. Hope you have a great day. And Jason's theory is that my theory is rat eating is going to happen. And we need some fan service after Halloween ends. No, man, I hear you, Jason.
Maybe we can make something happen.
Yes, that's right.
I'll write that down.
Jot it down, man. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it a day on this Halloween Monday impromptu, unplanned live stream. But we're gonna leave you guys with the trailer one more time. Be sure you all go to Killjoy Jake's channel, and I know most of you here already have subscribed, but if you've not, make sure you have. And watch the trailer there too, not just here. I want you to go watch it there. Like it, leave a comment. It will help the trailer get more people. YouTube loves it when people engage with a video in the comment section. They like it. They like that.
If you liked it, don't just go share it with your friends and your family.
Yes.
And share it around. Don't just share it on YouTube. Go one of the biggest places we've been trying to get into is Reddit. Go on the Scream Reddit, the horror Reddits. Actually, if you try to self-promote, this is something I learned recently. Self-promoting on Reddit is like a big no-no. Like, you will get banned instantly. But if other people go and share on Reddit for us, all of you go on Reddit and post about this. If there's a bunch of posts about it, I'm sure people will look at it and be like, "Oh, wow, this is a big deal. People are excited for this." That's right. I think one of the big things you can do. Reddit, Facebook, those are probably the two big places you can go outside of YouTube. Those are going to get the best chances of people seeing this. I think if you post on Twitter or Instagram, it's a little easier to get buried into the the algorithm buried into the
feed,
masses.
yes.
But yeah,
Yep.
Reddit, any place that has because Facebook has Facebook groups, right? Any social media that has like a community feature where you can go by community, post it on the horror Reddit, Scream Reddit, anything else that you're following. That is absolutely what we like to see, and we absolutely appreciate any and all support and all the kind words and all the feedback and everything. And we will be updating you as the editing process continues this month. As the blooper reel gets finished, maybe I'll share a couple little snippets of that. Very funny stuff so far. I think people are gonna love that.
Nice.
So, yeah, and in the future when the movie comes out and stuff, I'm definitely going to be doing more stuff here with Craven, and we'll have Jake with us for that. Maybe the rest of the Lethal Collective crew. We're going to be reacting to the movie, talking about the movie. I actually have a fun game planned that is part of the whole Red Right Hand thing. We have a role-playing game that I discussed with Night Watch Zone. It's kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons light, but with Scream. So when that comes out, we'll definitely be taking a look at that. So if anyone's interested, look forward to that.
Definitely.
But I've been talking your ear off, and I know you've been trying to end stream. Now I'm being a real asshole, I guess. So
no, not at all, man. I mean, it's good stuff. And lots more to come, guys. Again, as Matt just said, you're going to see a lot more of Matt on the channel here over the next 2 months as we're getting up to that movie dropping on the 20th of December. And Jake and cast members, we're going to do watch-alongs. It's going to be fun stuff. So make sure you're subscribed. And hi, Katie, coming in. I see you coming in, Katie. Hey there. Yeah, watch the replay. Appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of great stuff. A lot of insight to the movie, Katie. I think you'll really enjoy the replay. So, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Matt, for jumping on. This has been so much fun.
Of course.
And I'm gonna leave you guys. Hey, man, I'll sit likewise. And I'm gonna leave you guys now with the trailer one more time, and we're just gonna go full screen this time so you can see it. And go immediately, please, to Jake's channel after this stream ends, and go like it and watch it on his channel. And let's spread this thing and blow it up. Let's blow up this movie. I want it to be huge for Jake and Matt, and you all can play a huge part in that just by sharing it. It's a huge thing. So
it means the world to us, and it helps way more than you think.
It does.
You can get just one thing to blow up somewhere, other people will see it, and it's a domino effect.
It is. It's great.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween to everyone. It's been a pleasure being on here, and
all right.
Yeah, leave you with the trailer one last time. I will see you all on Twitter and on future streams, and I can't wait to talk to you guys some more. So
yeah,
thanks for having me on, and I'm gonna get going. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Matt. Talk to you soon, buddy. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Happy Halloween, everyone. This was so much fun, and great having Matt here. Great talking about this movie. I'm very excited to share with you guys, and I'm thrilled to be an executive producer of the film. That's awesome too. So it's a win-win all around. You guys are gonna love it. So here we go, one last time. Signing off, guys. Red Right Hand, the teaser trailer. Here we go.
Do you ever wonder what lurks in the shadows? Can you see beyond your own pain?
Okay, maybe he's a little weird, but Jamie's an absolute sweetheart. He would not hurt a fly.
Come on! I couldn't do it without Jamie's help.
Is he directing it with you?
Oh, yeah. He's producing it. Okay, buddy, come on. We don't want to make a scene. Fucking moron. Have you noticed how strange Jamie's been acting recently? And I mean fucking stranger than usual.
I'm always waking up to bad news in the morning.
So what do we do about it? We make horror great again. Who the fuck is this asshole?
As of right now, all we have is an 8-minute fan film, and nobody's expectations are going to be met if we just put this out.
On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.